Welcome back, everyone. Today, we need to talk about mobility. Because right now, mobility is going through one of the strangest, most high velocity pivots we've seen in the last 20 years. The ground is shifting under our feet, and most people don't even realize it yet. For most of the last decade, mobility meant EV hype, robotaxi hype, and a packed and fueled in fantasy land. It was one giant moonshot mood. But 2025 mobility reality looks nothing like the 2018 TED Talk version. Right now, it's much more pragmatic. It is much more industrial grade. It is much more execution, not decadent theater. EV demand is no longer infinite. The growth curve is normalizing. OEMs are getting punched in the face by unit economics. Every boardroom on the arts and quantum shifted from EV at any cost to EV that actually pencils out. Toyota isn't crazy. Toyota was an ally to the reality that the capital and discipline matters more than survives. And the hybrid is back in the chat. Hybrids have suddenly gone from yesterday's boring compromise to the hottest and risk-adjusted bet in town. It is the definition of common sense winning in round two. At the same time, software-defined vehicles are finally becoming real. 2 years ago, SDV was the best word soup. In 2025, we are seeing the actual OS strategy, actual decoupling of hardware and software layers, actual app stores and models being piloted. And this is where the value pool is going to migrate. Whether the legacy OEMs like it or not, SDV will eventually separate winners and tourists. And the commercial mobility, front, last mile, industrial use cases, this might be the most slept on unlock because B2B mobility has clearer ROI, faster payback cycles, and way less relation. Please do not care about an ideology. Please care about TCO and uptime. That is cold math, period. Also, Asia is driving mobility narrative way more than the Western and the analysts admit. China is just competing. China is shaping the price point of the entire global EV category. If Tesla set the ceiling, China is setting the floor. And the floor right now is getting lower by the quarter. This is a geopolitical pricing war disguising as product strategy. So where is this going? Mobility over the next 5 years will be dominated by whoever can blend hardware plus software plus energy plus financing plus ecosystem lock-in into one frictionless flywheel. This is not cars. This is platform economics with wheels. The companies that win will not win because they had the previous prototypes. They will win because they crack the scale and recurring the revenue and lifetime value. Mobility is no longer about selling a machine. It is about monetizing movement. And this next era, the boring execution era, might actually be the most profitable era of all. So buckle up because mobility just left the honeymoon phase. Now we are entering the part where the adults take over the room. And that's where it gets really interesting.